Hello there, I'm talking to you from the heart of the city of Brussels. I was going to be covering the annual conference of IFA, but as you're about to find out, the big announcement here is that they have a new name and a new identity.
We are Animal Health Europe, the voice of the animal medicines industry. And our primary focus is to ensure that everyone has the solutions they need to keep animals in Europe well cared for and in the best possible health.
We're 30 years old, just this year, and it was about time that we revamp a little bit our image. Hiding behind an acronym is not what the industry stands for. We want to be visible and transparent, and this logo, this motto, and this new name is aspiring to achieve this.
Health is a natural state for the environment we live in, for animals and for people.
I think it's more also the global approach, because normally people expect that we only talk about selling medicines. We are about to keep animals healthy in order to have healthy people and to have a healthy planet.
So when you're celebrating a significant anniversary and launching a new name and a new identity, you need some pretty big guns to come out and help you do it. And that's exactly what happened at the gala dinner last night. The EU Commissioner came along to make a speech, and afterwards, when I spoke to him, was very keen to lend his support to the ethos of One Health.
We all are health practitioners, and we need to understand that promotion, prevention, protection, and participation, introducing those common instruments, it's only up to us to stay together, to work together, to overcome silos, and to establish one platform and extend our cooperation and capacities to address those challenges together.
Let's get back to the conference itself, and the title, well, really speaks for itself, and that is One Health, more than just a buzzword.
It is exactly what we wanted as a first conference under this new banner. The One Health concept means that you have to bring together the animals, the people, for the sake of the environment. If you don't bring these three components together, you will never achieve a balance in health in the population or in the animals or in the environment at large.
The name of the organisation might have changed, but the Animal Health Europe conference continued the tradition of hearing from key opinion leaders, stakeholders and industry professionals to exchange ideas and debate. And I asked some of those experts to sum up their main conclusions.
Well, I would say that the first reflection I have presented today is that we need to operate the One Health with open mind, thinking of a way of life, a way of operating rather than a narrow academic concept. If we get rid of the written definition of One Health, it will be more positive and will help us to develop our activities better, especially from the regulatory point of view.
I think we've heard from everybody, from the Commissioner for Health to the head of the WHO, that the most important thing to combat antimicrobial resistance is collaboration and cooperation, and the healthcare industry stands ready to collaborate with all the other actors in that fight, which is one of the most important of our century today.
In the Netherlands, after a crisis of Q fever, we implemented a risk analysis structure, combined human and veterinarians. I think it's important for human and veterinarians to know each other and tackle these issues. So early signaling, response, and risk management together.
My main point is that animals can mean so much for us, that companion animals do help people to function in society, that they enhance their physical and psychological health, and that they help people to be part of the working society. Just when you look to people who have handicap, even mentally handicapped people do have profit of animals, and also people who are physically handicapped. It makes them function and it makes them part of society.
As well as staging their conference here in Brussels, Animal Health Europe, as they're called now, have also been looking ahead for at least 5 years. So let's hear more about the strategic principles that they will be following over that period.
We're moving on with different pieces of legislation, with continued dialogues with our partners in the Commission, in the European Parliament, in the Council, all the stakeholders in the food chain, the vets, to continue for dialogue. And our vision is building stronger alliances and also relying on the existing ones. We're also going to increase our communication, and we're going to boost our social media. And this is our 5-year program, building always on relying on the animal health industry to provide these positive outcomes for the people, for the animals and for the planet.
So we've had a packed agenda here, and it's also going to be a busy time over the next 5 years as Animal Health Europe introduces that strategy. This is Nick Wood from Brussels, outside the European Parliament, saying bye for now.
How to strengthen cooperation between scientists, between researchers, between our member states, our societies, and between industry. I see only one way to develop strong partnership.
Healthy animals mean healthy people and a healthier planet.